Grayson Perry, here we are, in the very midst of your exhibition.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to count us down
Okay.
once the battery's in.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and ask you quite a few questions.
Okay.
Okay, so battery is going in now.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Do you have a favourite artist?
No.
What does art mean to you?
Oh, crikey. I've only got 5 minutes. What does it mean? It means kind of craft plus ideas, I suppose.
Is it important that art should be beautiful?
For me it is, yeah. It should be pleasurable. It's what people do, it's a leisure activity, isn't it, for most people?
Am I right that you only work with pots about 50% of the time?
Probably
now?
nowadays, yeah. I have many other strings to my bow.
Well, there's a tapestry behind you, for example.
Cast metal, prints, telly, writing.
Do you work with other people?
Yes.
How does that work?
Well, I design something and then they, usually it's like with these tapestries, I do the drawings on Photoshop, give the file to a specialist company that converts it into a form that can be handled by the loom, and then the loom weaves the tapestries.
When you are working with pots, what are you? Are you a potter? Are you a ceramicist?
I'm an artist.
An artist.
Yes, who happens to make pots.
So is there a difference between a craftsman and an artist?
Artists can be craftsmen, they can also be rubbish craftsmen, and craftsmen can be artists, but it's fairly rare that things cross over in some ways, fully. How
much skill goes into the ideas behind your work, and how much into the actual making of it?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? What is skill in ideas? Ideas that perhaps, that have a kind of currency in the national conversation. I try to sort of inject a bit of that because I'm interested in that. But as it's a hard burden now being an artist, because not only do you have to be good at making the things, you have to be good at having the ideas, and then you have to do all this sort of stuff like the promotion of it as well, and the communication. So it's like, it's a multi-level career.
So for art to be good, does it need to be skillful, do you think?
I think it needs to be extraordinary. I want to go into a gallery and I want to see something special. I don't want to see something ordinary that just happens to be in an art gallery.
How did you come to work in pots in the first place? Was it by accident?
Yeah, it's pretty much by accident, in that my friend was going to evening classes and she said they were very cheap and the teacher was nice. And it was an opportunity to keep my hand in making things.
Now you deal in this exhibition with class and taste?
Yes.
What does taste mean to you?
Taste is how people choose the things they have around them. Their clothes, their furniture, the sort of house they live in, the food they eat, what they read, what they drive, which is incredibly influenced by class. I mean, our taste is most influenced when we don't think about it, when we think we're having a natural choice. When we're being an individual, that's often when we're most influenced by the kind of our history and our childhood and the society we grew up in.
Is there such a thing as good taste?
Within each sort of tribe, there's good taste. So say within the kind of Islington media slag tribe, there is good taste and bad taste. And then within the kind of group of, say, custom car owners in Sunderland, there's good and bad taste. But overarching good and bad taste, there isn't.
Do you see yourself as part of a class?
Yeah, I'm part now of the kind of Islington media tribe.
Do you set out sometimes in your work to shock with some of the images you use, some of the themes you use?
I don't know, shock's a bit of a tired old word now, I think. I want people to be interested, so you've got to sort of puncture their kind of complacency and the assumptions they make. And I like having things revealed to me, and so I hope I can pass that on to the audience.
Do you read or watch the media about you?
Not really, no, I don't read my reviews and stuff because mainly they're positive. It's just they can influence how you think about yourself, and I think that's tricky.
Can we talk a little bit about dressing up? Would you describe yourself as a transvestite?
It might be the third or fourth thing. It's not my headline.
Is Claire the woman you dress up as an alter ego?
No, the woman I dress up, I don't dress up as a woman. I'm me in a dress.
So how do you describe who you are when you're dressed up in a dress?
I'm Grayson Perry, artist, hello. I happen to be wearing a dress now.
Same person,
yes.
Not different personality?
No. I don't put on a funny voice or anything.
So who is Claire then?
She was just a name I needed when I joined a transvestite organisation, and you had to be anonymous, so you had to have a femme name.
And how do you decide when to dress up?
When other people are dressing up.
Quickly tell me what you do outside of work. 5
Outside of
seconds.
work, I mountain bike or motorbike, I watch crap telly and eat.
Grayson Perry, that's 5 minutes with you. Thank you very much.